Hey BookTube, Chelsea the Reading Outlaw here to do a book review for you guys. The book review I'm going to be doing for you guys today is Homegoing by Yaa Gyasi. I purchased Homegoing on pre-order when I heard about it at the beginning of the year, but didn't actually get around to reading it until the Diversathon in September, and I am so glad that I pre-ordered this book. It lived up to every single drop of buzz and hype that I heard about before it came out. I could not have picked a better book for the Diversathon. It's going in my top 10 books of the year. It was so absolutely amazing. Yaa Gyasi is a Ghanaian woman who is writing about two sisters on opposite sides of the Ghanaian slave trade. This is one of those novels that unpacks generation after generation of family, and it's so fascinating to watch as history unfolds and to watch yourself move through the course of time as you move through the course of the novel. We begin in the mid 1700s in Ghana. The two sisters do not know each other. They know of each other. They share a mother, but they have different fathers and have never met. And so one sister is married off to one of the white British settlers and moves into this life of aristocracy and royalty, while her fellow Ghanians, including her sister, unbeknownst to her, are rounded up by fellow African citizens, given to white British and Dutch businessmen, and sold into slavery. So we watch one leg of the family kind of go through the political ups and downs of Ghana as Fantes and Asanteland fight one another and come to conflict, and how that impacts the status of previous kind of royalty, how class structures differ as race politics between Africans and Britain change. And then on the other end, we watch as this kind of family rises from the horrors and depths of slavery up through the Harlem Renaissance, through the 60s and 70s, all the way up into current day. And at the end of the book, we are arrived at current day for both legs of the family. I think that the book is absolutely, I just have no words. This is one of the most well-paced books I have read possibly ever, at least in recent memory. One of the things about family sagas like this is they can become very convoluted, very fast, and very weighed down, but this did not feel like that at all. There was enough information in each new kind of chapter or time period to get you orientated to where you are in the context of history, as well as where you are in the context of this family, who's related to who. Luckily, there's some helpful paratext provided. There is a family tree at the beginning of the novel, which is a little spoilery. It does tell you the names of who comes from the top to the bottom of the family tree, but honestly, it took me until about halfway through the book before I was able to kind of follow and realize what was happening. But just so you know, it is a little spoilery if that's something that you're concerned about. But I think that this is just an absolutely amazing Own Voices book. This book covers everything from possession of the body and bodily autonomy and different forms of slavery and what it means to be free, to the kind of details of interracial and interclass conflict and what it's like when people of the same race come to fight against each other on racial lines. It's very interesting, and it's something that I think that not a lot of authors can do unless they're writing from that Own Voices perspective. So I'm really glad that Yaa Gyasi was able to get this book published. This book is poetic. This book is heartbreaking and sad, but it will make you laugh. There's a little bit of something for everyone. It touches on sexuality, mental health, the importance of schooling, the importance of honesty between parents, the interconnectedness of family. And it kind of caused me to come to one of those moments where I finished the book and I sat and I really kind of thought back to these names that I've been hearing in my own family tree all my life, but just never really, they become so ingrained in the fabric of who you are that you don't really stop to think about the fullness of the life that lies behind that name. And that's one of the things that this book brought me to do. I cannot recommend it more highly. I know I'm not doing a very good job of speaking coherently about what it is about this book that I loved, but I also don't want to spoil anything. There are several twists in the novel in terms of people who are met and ways in which families are made that I don't want to spoil for anybody, short to say that this is a book that will punch you in the gut so hard and will leave you wishing that Yaa Gyasi has a million more books published. I will be auto buying everything she's publishing in the future. Please go pick it up. It would make an absolutely amazing Own Voices October read, and then you can come and we can gush about it and talk about it, because this book will give you feelings, and I am still reconciling through all of the emotions it made me feel. Let me know down below if you've read it, if you read it for Diversathon or just in general, if you read any other really great books for Diversathon, or really any other really great family saga type books especially. Let me know. As always, you can like, comment, subscribe, and check me out all over social media, all of which is in the down bar. I'm always here to talk books with you lovely people. And until next time, happy reading.